A father had two sons, and it was blatantly apparent that the older was his favorite. The older was tall, athletic, and good-looking. The younger, on the other hand, was skinny, wore glasses, and was known to be sickly. In spite of the boy being a male, a family friend actually nicknamed the younger brother Cinderella. The father was the big cheese in town, as it were. He was the police chief and athletic in his own right. He put the boys against each other, constantly shamed the youngest, constantly beating him at every sport, whether it was wrestling, football, basketball. And when the older would win, the father would demand that the youngest would say who was the best out of the two. Almost brought to tears, the youngest would nod at his older brother. When the father would come home after drinking, he'd be drunk, of course, and accuse his wife of cheating and saying that the youngest child is not mine, and he constantly called the youngest son a bastard. At the age of 10, the younger brother was so afraid of his father that if his father raised his voice, he would wet himself. Giving in to the fact that he would never please his father, this sickly, skinny boy would fantasize. He would fantasize that one day he would be big and strong, that one day he would be big enough and strong enough to protect himself from the bullies inside the house and outside of the house. The older boy grew up and wasted his favor. His father would push him in the community, but to no avail. He became a drunk. He racked up massive debt and couldn't hold a job. He was sent to prison for 1 year for assaulting an old lady. After being released from prison one night while driving a girlfriend's car drunk, he crashed and was killed. The town noticed the absence at the funeral of the younger brother. So what happened to the younger brother? Well, he turned his fantasy into a reality. He got stronger and stronger, bigger and bigger, yes, in physique, but also in self-esteem. The skinny, sickly boy who was called Cinderella was now a man. You've never heard of the older favorite brother named Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you have heard of his younger brother, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Always remember, it's not what other people think about you that determines your destiny. It's what you ultimately believe about yourself that will determine whether you succeed or fail. Thanks for listening and watching. Share this video with someone you care about. Help us inspire 1 million people to get past their give up point and win with these quotes and stories of inspiration. Click the like and subscribe buttons. Also click the bell icon so you are notified of new content. Consider becoming a Patreon. Your donation monthly can help us inspire millions of people around the world. Link is below in the description. Now, here are a few more videos that will definitely inspire you to win.